Hello everyone. Today we are diving into the world of backorder processing and product allocation. If you ever wondered how a system decide who gets stock when things get tight, this is for you. We are looking at a scenario where we have two customers. One is your high priority customer and the second one is your low priority customer. So in our stock, we have initially started with 50 quantities of this material. So in the product pal, so for both of these customers, we have decided and given them the allotment of our product. So this product for this high priority customer for this month is 70, out of which he has consumed around 20. So he's left with 50 for the month of May, as you can see here. Okay, this is for high priority customer. Whereas if you see the low priority customer, which we have set it with 151, his total availability for this month of the stock is 30, out of which he consumed 10 for this month. But we have also activated forward consumption for this particular customer so he can lend product from next month also. Okay. So as you can see in the sales order, we are creating it for low priority customer first in a sequence. So if I created with 50 quantities, you can see system is only allowing us to have whether for this month 10 quantities or 20 quantities taken from next month. Okay, so we'll continue with this month quantity. So as you can see in the schedule lines, it is confirming 10 out of 50. Okay, initially we have started with 50 quantities. This customer is set with low priority customer. Okay, so save this. So we have created 7.5, and if we go inside 7.6, it is being currently processed, so it close it from here, go inside it. So you'll see here also for high priority customer, this is the high priority customer, we have initiated this order with 50 quantities. So if we go inside availability check, then you can see it is confirming around 30 quantities, right? 30 quantities. So you can confirm this for this month. So schedule line will show you a confirmation of 30 quantities. Okay, what we are trying to do is trying to get that stock from the low priority customer to high priority customer for the use. Okay, so for that we have built our BOP configuration and product allocation configuration. Here you can see I can show you the allotted stock for each of these customers. So this is low priority customer. Here you can see consume quantity is showing as 30 out of 30 because 10 is already been consumed and we have available with 10. So we have also created a sales order. That is why system is showing you zero available stock for this month. Okay, so this is for high priority customer. We have planned for 70 quantities. If I show you once again, this is 30, right? As you can see, 30 is available. That is why it is allowing us to take 30 from here. Okay, now I'm going to show you what I have created for my backorder processing. This is my segment. This is my segment in which I have created redistributed and my low priority. So all these segment I have created, but I have taken high priority delivery with material this and plant this. And second segment I have taken this with uh, if I click on side, you can see I have built a selection criteria of these condition where I have put delivery priority is low for this particular scenario. If you simulate, the order will populate with 75, which will show the customer is been coming inside this criteria and this material and this plant. Okay, So the second is high priority, where I have put a customer into high priority. If I simulate this, I'll get the sales order which I've created after which I've created for low priority customer. Okay. So this is my segment. After defining the segments, you have to configure BOP variant. So if you want to get a detailed video regarding BOP and product allocation, we have this already created in our channel. So you can go back into our channel and search for backorder processing and product allocation. You will find it. Okay. So getting back to our topic, configuring BOP variant. For that, I have built one variant called BOP 1710. In that, I have added two segment. One is high priority segment and the second one is low priority. Okay, which I have put under redistribute. You might ask why I have put redistribute apart from win and lose strategy is because redistribute is the gold standard strategy in BOP and product allocation. This solves the first come and first serve problem, which is the biggest killer of supply chain efficiency. In a standard system, if a small priority or low priority customer orders around 20 units on Monday and your bigger, most important win customer order 50 unit on Tuesday, the system typically logs that stock for the small customer because they were first. Okay. So here is why redistribution especially works better than any other strategy. So other strategies like fill or gain are defensive. They try to keep what it is already confirmed. Redistribution is offensive. It allows the system to reconfirm a low priority order to free up stock for high priority ones. Okay, so this is the reason why I have redistribute where I've added two segments. Now I have simulate. If you go back and check the stock, sorry, go back and schedule one BOP run, create. So this is the template, job template. This is standard. This is scheduling option. If you want, you can start immediately. Otherwise, you can give a time. Then third is your name of the variant that you want to run for. Okay, this is my variant and this is the force log. It will tell you the log details regarding what is failed and what are the details regarding your job run. So first we'll try to simulate, okay, to get the result of what is actually been going on with our strategies and all. So go back to your sales order, save it first, come back. Otherwise, it will show you that your sales order is open. So now go back, schedule it. It's done. Go back. It might get failed because we haven't put adequate stock in our inventory. That is why this job is failed. Okay. So like for example, I need to add more stock. Go to reset. Here I have to put material. Quantity I want to add, let's say I want to add 50 more. And plant and my storage location. This. Now I have posted my stock. Okay. Now my stock has become 100. Okay. 100. Nothing changed here. It's still like what we have decided. Confirm quantity is 10 here and your confirm quantity is 30 here for both these sales order. I will try to run a job. We have just put adequate amount of stock in the inventory. One more thing, in a product allocation, earlier it was showing you uh, a limit of 30 allowed quantities. So that is why whenever if you try to create a sales order of 50, system will not allow you to create it. Okay, because our assigned quantity was earlier showing as 30. Okay, but now we have changed it to 100. Now system will allow you to accept that order for 50 quantities. Okay, so now for the high priority customer also, this is the high priority customer. So this is what we have assigned, right? This is what we have already created. 90 has been consumed and the only available quantity is 10. We will create one schedule job once again. So here you need to select your BOP variant. First log here. This time we'll select all simulation because we don't want to things actually get changed in a real sales order. So that is why we need to click on simulation. Schedule. Now it is done. Go back and see your monitor. Now this time your backorder processing worked. So you can see here the stock has been picked, 10 quantity has been picked and transfer it to your high priority customer for actual run. So go back and schedule this time without simulation. So add your variant name, clock, roll, schedule. So if you go back, okay, so as you can see, we are processing a sales order here. So you need to close this, then otherwise it will not get processed. So if you check monitor, it will not get processed. Okay, now we have to do it once again. It has been done. Go back, see the monitor. This time it will show you the tick, green tick. Yeah, go ahead and check what system has done. So the quantity has become 0 for the low priority and it is transferred to the high priority customer. So if we refresh this, the stock will get updated here. Okay, this confirm 10 quantity will get 0 and this confirm 30 will become 50. So now if we refresh, so you can see 50 is been populated here and it's become 0. So this is all about BOP and product allocation together. So subscribing to our YouTube channel is the best way to ensure you never miss new content appearing directly into your subscription feed. So if you haven't, just subscribe it and we'll see you in the next one.